everybody, it's me, Rachel, Ladle by Ladle. That's the name of the channel. I'm about to go to the gym, so I couldn't put makeup on my face. Let's just talk about what this video is about, shall we? So I did a what I ate in a day video. This was recorded on Thursday, so a work day, and spoiler alert, I forgot to record everything I ate because I'm like so bad at these videos when I'm like busy with work. I did remember to record like some stuff, and I'll just tell you the stuff I forgot. I mean, I got everything, whatever, you'll see. For breakfast, I know you're like, oh my god, another bowl of oatmeal, but you're wrong. You're wrong because I ran out of oatmeal. So I had to work with what I had. I had some chocolate granola, and then I chopped it up with an apple and some dates and some raspberries and some soy milk. And then my lunch for the day, which I packed and took to work with me, of course, was actually leftovers from the night before. I've been getting purple carrot and, oh shit, honey, can you go grab something for me? Yes, thank you, prop man. And so I had some for dinner on Wednesday night and then the leftovers on Thursday. And it was this one, a black bean enchilada bake. So basically I put some of the sauce on it, which was just like vegan yogurt, lime, avocado, cilantro, cumin, garlic, and jalapenos. That was the green sauce. And then I layered that with tortillas and some vegetable filling, which was just onions and zucchini and black beans and a bunch of seasonings. And I just kept layering all of those things. And then I baked it for like 20 minutes. And then I topped it with some more jalapenos and radishes. It was nice and spicy. I really liked it. So I took a video of me preparing it the night before. And then when I actually got to work, guess what? I forgot to film myself. I forgot to film it, or at least even take a picture of it before I started eating it, because when I'm at work, I don't really like, I don't remember, because I work through my lunches. I just kind of like eat whenever I get hungry. I open it up, microwave it, and eat it, but I'm like still simultaneously working, so I'm not thinking about filming it until like I'm done. So I took a video of the empty Tupperware, of course, but yeah, no, not the lunch, sorry, but that's what it was. It was half of that recipe, so it was very good. And I had a snack. I had a banana, which I, again, forgot to film, but I got the banana peel, so does that count? I don't know. Then, on this particular Thursday, I got off of work early because my boss is awesome, and Mario and I went to go see a movie. We saw Game Night, which was super, super funny, wicked funny if you guys are in the mood for a good date night, right?
Yeah, you're right in front of a whole bunch of games.
I'm right, yeah. You know what? Maybe this is why we liked it, because we're like obsessed with board games. Yeah. Anyway, we liked it. And while I was there, I ate a bunch of Sour Patch straws. Mario had some too, but I had most of them. I had to turn on the flashlight on his phone to get a video of this, but I remembered to get a video of it, so props to me. Anyway, then for dinner, because I'd already had all my purple carrot meals for the week, I was kind of like left to whatever was left over in my fridge just randomly. So I had a potato. This was actually a Japanese sweet potato that I had bought at the farmer's market a few days prior. It was really big. It doesn't look as big as it was in the video, but it was really big, and I topped it with avocados and Daya. Does anyone ever know? I don't want to know. I like the mystery. Daya cheese and a bunch of ketchup, and that was my dinner, and it was fucking awesome. Anyway, that was my day. That was what I ate. I think I had some dates afterwards, because I usually have like a handful of dates like as a dessert, like almost every night I do that. So I'd be surprised if I didn't, but I didn't videotape it, so I already forgot, you know. I get a lot of people asking me if I can do videos where I count the calories in the food, like I report upon the calories that are in the food that I eat. And I've thought about doing this before, but I came to the decision that I am not going to end up doing this, and I have a few reasons why. One, I haven't counted calories in so long, and I don't really ever want to again, because counting calories is kind of a trigger for me as far as anxiety and eating disorder behaviors are concerned. Two, so much of what I eat is completely unmeasured. Like, I don't have measuring cups, I mean, I have measuring cups, but I don't use measuring cups for every single thing that I eat. I don't weigh my food, and honestly, I know I didn't on this day, but most of the time I like get takeout or I eat food or snacks from somewhere that's not my home, so any calories that I give you on an average day would be like an estimation and not an honest report, so that's the second reason. Three, I try really hard to eat intuitively, so I don't really know how to explain this, but basically like on one day I may only eat like 1,700 calories. Then the next day I eat 3,000, and then the next day I eat 2,500, and then the next day I eat 1,900, and then the next day I eat 2,800. And it's like, it's never, I don't eat like a solid, like I don't eat the same amount of calories from day to day because I just eat when I'm hungry. And so if I maybe like underate on one day, I'm definitely gonna overeat to compensate on the next day, just naturally, because my body knows how to feed itself. So showing you like one day's worth of calories is not really like an honest example of the calories that I eat, because they differ so greatly day to day depending on like, did I get drunk that day? Like, was I stressed? Was I not that hungry? Did I work out or whatever? A lot of different factors go into it that make every day of eating special and unique, like a snowflake. And that's why I'm not gonna show you my calories. So sorry if that's something that you want. I'm sure there are other people out there that will do that for you, but not me. Sorry. As I've said before, I think calorie counting can be really, really helpful when you're trying to recover from an eating disorder and you need to count in order to make sure you're eating a minimum number of calories, like a minimum amount of food. I get that. Like, I think that's important. I did that, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, as long as you are doing it in order to achieve a minimum, which is what's so great about the Minimod requirements, is that you're eating to a minimum and not a maximum. But I think kind of all other forms of calorie counting are a bad idea. That's my opinion from my own lived experience. When it comes to calorie counting, because of the nature of calorie counting, you're often going to make really restrictive food choices based off of nothing super logical other than calorie count. I mean, when you are calorie counting, at least and I think most people often find themselves selecting food based off of the calorie count and ignoring much more important like nutritional information, like something maybe calorie dense but also really nutrient dense. Also, calorie counting makes you ignore the even more important enjoyment factor of your food, because you're selecting foods based off of calorie count versus do you actually enjoy eating X food or X food. For me, calorie counting causes me to lose my sense of intuitive eating, because restricting foods and eating to a number instead of to fullness messes with my hunger cues, my hunger levels, and my ability to determine my satiation, right? Satiety, that's not a word. Satiety, is that a word? I don't know either. You know what I'm trying to say. Calorie counting also perpetuates fear foods and or can trigger a binge. I just think it's a bad idea, and overall not great for your mental health. So I avoid it, and I think you should too. I've made a video on how to stop calorie counting. If you are currently counting calories and you want to stop, you can check out that video. It's gonna be up there somewhere. I'll link it. I know that calorie counting is a habit, and oftentimes really bad habit, and you may be one of those people that thinks, I'll never unlearn all the information I know, so I'll never be able to quit. I know, because I used to think that all the time too, and the truth is, well, you may never actually forget the information. The importance of the information just recedes into the background of your life. The fact is, the calories, they're not really the problem. The problem is the counting and the obsession and the measuring and all of the rituals that surround the calorie and the calorie counting. And that's the part that I've learned to let go, and that I promise you, you can too. So check out that video for more specific information on how to do that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed what I ate on that random Thursday. If you're new here, why don't you hit subscribe, and then you can see more videos from me. My name is Rachel. This is Ladle by Ladle. We make videos on veganism, intuitive eating, eating disorder recovery, body positivity, and self-love. And I'd love for you to join me. And see you guys next time. Bye. Why?